Hello, this is Rose Portia, and today I'd like to take you through the first in a series of video tutorials on how you can get more referrals in your business. I'm going to walk you through over the coming weeks a number of videos, the short to the point videos that can help you if you implement the strategies to get more referrals in your business from your current clients. So let's start off with the first two steps in the series. The first step is all about changing the word you use. In many cases, brokers feel uncomfortable using the word referral, so they don't even bother to refer at all. So what I'm suggesting is that you change that word referral and you use the word introduction instead. What that does is it softens off the whole feeling of the conversation. It makes you feel better about asking for an introduction, and it certainly makes the recipient, who is your client, feel better about receiving a conversation about referrals being positioned as an introduction instead of an actual referral conversation. So what I mean by that is, instead of saying something like, "Who do you know that you can refer me to?" which can sometimes have a dollar value or a transactional connotation to it, you could ask the question, "Who do you know that can benefit from what I do? Would you care to introduce me to them?" That word, just introduce, absolutely softens the whole effect and makes the conversation really light and makes both parties, the broker and the clients, feel really receptive to taking that to the next step and discussing the possibility of introductions. So that's step one in our process. I'm going to also cover step two today because this is a shorter video. And I'd like you to consider the concept of step two being plant the seed early. Now, what do I mean about planting the seed early? Well, it's quite simple, really. It's about introducing the concept of getting more referrals into your business early on in the relationship with your client, even as soon as the end of the first meeting that you have together. So for example, you've just had a meeting with your client, they've signed up, so they're definitely going to be doing work with you, and you're about to submit a loan, and you're ready to say your goodbyes. It's a perfect opportunity when you're shaking hands and saying goodbye and thanking them for their business to say, "By the way, if there's anyone you know that can benefit from what I do, please feel free to introduce me." That phrase is really key in getting a lot more passive referrals. It just opens up the thinking of the client for them to say, "You know what? Yeah, I do know some people. I know the people at work, or I know my family and friends that I could introduce to my mortgage broker." The other way of planting the seed early is to hand a couple of business cards to your clients and say the same type of phrase. So you might give them, for example, 3 business cards, and you say 1 business card is for you, and 2 is for anyone that you'd like to introduce me to that can benefit from what I do. Feel free to introduce me if you know of anyone. Find your own words, find what suits you and what is the best fit for your personality, but definitely start doing those 2 action steps every time you meet with a client. Start using the word introduction, because that's really key, instead of the word referral, and start from the first interview. After the deal is done and everybody's happy and you're about to say goodbye, introduce the concept of asking for introductions for people who can benefit from what you do in a really casual way. Consider also handing out 3 business cards and using that same casual phrase. You will find that the number of referrals you get just from doing that consistently, and that's the key. You've got to be consistent. You can't just do it with some clients. You really need to do it with every single client that you have that interview appointment with, who signs up for a mortgage with you. If you do it with every single client, you'll find that the number of referrals you get will absolutely double. So that's the first 2 steps in this video series. I hope you've enjoyed them. This is Rose Portia. If you'd like to have some more information about how you can fast track your business and get phenomenal results in your business, then I invite you to click the link below and watch a very short video on how I could help you fast track your business and get phenomenal results. This is Rose Portia. Bye for now.